cuties. I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Tuesday, January the 24th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one, you know what? It was solid to me. I'm going to give it an 8. Let's jump right into this. Sorry this review is late. I'm actually in the Houston area, and so we've had thunderstorms, and so the soaps didn't come on. They played the local weather so that you could be aware of where the tornadoes were supposed to be touching down and everything. So anyways, I had to wait for it to come out on Hulu, child. So okay. Listen, Maxie and Sam, I do like these two together. They're them sitting down, talking, kikiing, chatting it up, and doing this I do like with these two, because I feel like that a lot of times on these soaps they have Maxie always going after a man, right? And so I like that she's not right now. I like that they're just letting her be, and I wish they would give her a storyline, but don't let it really have to be where it's revolving around a man. That's what I would hope that they would do for Maxie. And if they do give her another storyline where it involves a guy, that they actually give her someone she has chemistry with, because that Austin storyline was dead in the water before it even got started. So, anyways, she and Sam are sitting down talking. They're going over, she's talking about Britt and how at the end of it, Britt did that was a life celebration party. And she wished Britt was still there, and how many times that she looked in her phone and could have easily told Britt, let's go out, but she was always so busy. So Maxie didn't feel, she didn't feel like stressing Britt out or demanding her time. And so when she saw Sam's number, she was like, let's get together. And so, and another reason Maxie wanted to bring Sam out is because she wants to know, do you have any more information about the hook killer? And, she says, I know, she says, does Mac tell you anything? She said, no, but like, he would probably tell my mom because that's his wife, and he can be, he can know, he can tell her things, and she's not going to tell, which I'm sure Dante does too. And she said yes, and she said actually we're looking into Maggie Fitzgerald, someone who can give us more background information about Esme, and we're taking a trip to London. And she was like, that's exciting for you too, because Maxie's telling Sam that, she said, because it's always about the kids and moving in with each other and your relationship as far as domestic. She said, so it's nice. It's going to be nice, even though y'all are working, for y'all to have a trip where it can be sexy a little bit too. It can freshen your relationship up. And that is true. Maxie wasn't lying about that. You got to keep it fresh. And so she was like, so yeah, go and just don't let it be work. Like, enjoy this trip, enjoy this time alone that you're going to have with Dante without the kids around and all that. I said, baby, they be a lot out a lot. But anyways, they're gonna do that, and let's move on. So then we see Valentine and Anna, right? And I still don't trust this woman. But so they're going, and Anna wants to know, what's your relationship with this woman, Valentine? And he said, that was a man that I don't want to be anymore. But anyways, she tells Anna, check out the monk, make sure everything's okay. So anyways, they end up going down to try to find Lucy, right? And when they're going down, some kind of way, Anna was behind them, y'all, and then Anna got lost somewhere, right? And so they were like, what's gonna happen? Because Valentine wanted to go back for Anna because he said she was right behind us, but the woman is all like, Valentine, come here with me. I know you still feel the fire between us. And he's like, girl, I'm with Anna now. Ain't no fire. No fire in desire. He said no. And then Anna pops up and she says, did I miss anything? And I said, Anna, where you been? Because y'all know Anna did not get lost on accident. I said, I believe Anna did something. Because that woman is supposed to be just setting them up, right? And I said, Victor, look where you got my girl Lucy. Not my fabulous Lucy. Not this Lucy. Go, baby. They found Lucy, right? And she almost, and I said, is this a swamp like dungeon? What? Oh no, I thought he was gonna have her like in a room or so. I don't know what I thought, y'all, but it wasn't that. I said, oh no, get him, because you not gonna do my girl Lucy like this. But anyways, they finally found her, and I said, I don't know. I hope Anna really didn't trust this woman and she did something when she got lost, because I just don't see it. I don't see Anna trusting her like Valentine blindly did, but we'll see tomorrow, guys. I don't know, because when they do the little episode on Hulu, when you watch it and you're watching it live, they'll tell you what's happening tomorrow. I mean, I could always go to Instagram, but let me not, because I might see some people on there and I want to do it. I might want to do the recap. Anyways, let's move on, Nikki. So then we see, oh baby, Jocelyn and Cam. Now, Jocelyn, I was feeling bad yesterday, but today I'm feeling pretty good. And when I said Cam read Jocelyn for filth, and he had every right to. Because, baby, what you're not going to do is sit up and act like it is Cam's fault if something happens to Dex. Because your fast self wanted to run and sleep with Dex and run over there. And now you trying to put a guilt trip on Cam, like if something happens to him, you know how Sonny is. And I'm just so worried because if something happens to them, he could be killed. Cameron, because she wants Cameron to keep this secret, right? About her and Dex. Dex is a grown man. I don't know how old he is, but he got to be pushing 25 or something. You're 19. I really don't like that age difference. I don't care what anyone says. I don't like a teenager with anybody who's in their 20s and stuff. I just don't like it. She's a teen. I can't get past the word teen. Anyway, because if my daughter do that, I'd be like, girl, too old. But anyways, you're not about to put this on Cam like he could be killed. Dex is a grown man. He's been to war. He's done whatever he's doing with Michael and all that kind of stuff. He can take care of himself. And the fact that you want to be like his defender, and when Cam told her, no, you're not gonna put that on me. You chose him. You have so little respect for me that you're willing to do all this for Dex, and you wouldn't do any, like, you couldn't even have the decency to tell me before, hey, we're slipping apart. Hey, I think I've met somebody else. Hey, something. And all y'all talking about, well, she tried to tell him, you try harder. Try harder. She knew the minute she met Dex that she was wanting to be with Dex. We saw her run her little self to the trash can, all in the trash can with her, and didn't tell Cam about that. We saw her every time something would happen with Dex. When she saw him and somebody up for the juror for Trina, we saw Jocelyn always running the Dex, always in his face. You was always in this man's face, and now you want to try to guilt trip Cam because you feel like he should know that Dex would be in danger from Sonny, and Cam is like, that's a criminal. It's not my place to protect him, and you want to run over here with a criminal and everything. It's just like, Cam, please, based on our friendship, no, based on your friendship, you should have been honest with Cam about what was going on if you were their friends. I was like, oh girl, they need to do something to your character, because I like you less and less every time you're on the screen. Honestly, she's very unlikable at this point. She's very unlikable. She's very hypocritical. She's just like Carly. You do stuff, and the fact that they got her acting like, I don't owe you anything, Cam. I don't owe you an explanation about who I'm sleeping with. Well, then be a woman. If you want to be grown like that, then be a woman and go and tell Sonny you sleeping with him. No, you still a child because you're still running behind trying to, we need to hide this. You can't tell anybody. I said, do you really think this young man want to go tell everybody that you already broke up with him, and one day later, not even a day later, but the same day you were sleeping with somebody else? Do you really think this young man want people to know that information? No, of course he does. I can't stand Jocelyn. And Cam had every right to tell her, don't try to put this guilt trip on me. It's not working. And then for you to have the audacity to be like, I want us to be friends. No, you don't want to be friends with him. You do not want to be down the line. I want us to be friends. And what kills me is, down the line they're gonna be friends. That's what really behooves me, is that in a few months he gonna find him another little girl, and they'll end up working it out and being friends, and it's okay and all that. That's what really kills me. But as of right now, we're not friends. You don't get to go rely on our past friendship, my past feelings for you, and use that against me to keep a secret when you hurt me. Like, she broke the boy's heart. And now you telling him, But you can't tell. You please can't tell. You know what'll happen. He had every right to tell her no. And baby, when he got ready to leave and she said, "Where are you going? You ain't even took a bath. You just got up out this bed with this man, haven't took not one bath, and all up in his face. Like crocodile tears, stop it. They're not working over here." And then, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to work at my non-criminal job because I'm not a criminal and I'm going to work." Now you and your boyfriend do whatever you do, and of course I'm not gonna say anything because you really think I'm gonna go broadcasting that my ex is sleeping with somebody else. Just tick me off. So he's not gonna tell. And then we go over here with Elizabeth and Laura, and child, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Elizabeth about ready to tell because Laura said, "I know Nicholas done got you into something." And Elizabeth like, "It sure did." Listen, it did. It started off like this. And baby, when Elizabeth was about to spill them guts, Cam came through. And they see right now something ain't right with him because he's like, "Let me get you some pie." And he can't say that him and Jocelyn had a bad encounter. Hell, because he's embarrassed. I don't blame him. So he can't say it. So he's like, "Let me get y'all some pie." And they said, is he trying too hard? And Elizabeth said, "Yes." So now they're concerned about him. And now Elizabeth can't tell Laura what she was about to say, but she was about to tell Laura everything about Esme. Let's move on. So then we see Nicholas. And, Nicholas, you know I like you. But don't be acting like you doing this for Elizabeth because you're not. You're not going to Elizabeth's mother telling her, "Yeah, you know how you did Elizabeth's mind and you had her block out some stuff. I'm gonna need you to do that for Esme because I got Elizabeth caught up in this." And her mama was like, "I trusted that her grandmother and her friends were getting her through." She said, "What I did before, I regret doing that. I shouldn't have did that." And she said, "Now I see if she had you as a friend." And Nicholas said, "Don't do that." Because I was there when she lost Franco. I was there when she had her children. I was there when she graduated nursing school. I was there when I was there. So, don't do that. Don't act like you better than me." He said, "Now, if you want to help Elizabeth, this is how you can help her." And she said, "No, she won't do it because she has morals and high grounds now, and she won't do this again." I said, "Girl, if you don't get over there to Esme and keep Esme the way she is," because I do like this Esme character the way she is. And I know people don't like it, and y'all were like, Cameron should not be with Esme. I'm here for it. This Esme that doesn't remember all the bad stuff she did, and if she never reverts back to that old Esme, I'm here for this one. And I wouldn't mind if her and Cam got together because I think because she's a sweet, right now, she's a sweet girl. And she's appalled by hearing all the stuff. She's like, "Oh my God, I did revenge porn. That is horrible." And so she's appalled by the stuff she's hearing about herself. And then at one point we were like, "How you gonna bring Esme back from some of this stuff?" This would be a way to bring her back if you completely erased her memory. And then she did start develop. Y'all really gonna say Esme and Cam can't be together and Luke and Laura was together? I mean, let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. I know she said she hate that she can't defend that scene anymore. Exactly, because it was undefendable in the first place. But anyways, she told Nicholas, "No, I'm not gonna do all that." But Nicholas, I think he got to her because he said, "If you love Elizabeth, you will. If you want to protect her, you will." And she gonna think about it and do it. So then, y'all, we go over here to Sonny and Dex. I don't trust Dex. I'm sorry. Excuse me, my sinus. There's just something about Dex I do not trust. And I don't know. It's from the very beginning, he just rubbed me the wrong way. And so he telling Sonny all this stuff about what happened that night and everything. And that's another thing Jocelyn said. "If you don't keep this secret, I'm gonna have to tell Sonny." Well, B, you better get to talking. Go and get a glass of water so your throat will be moist and you can go on over there and get to talking. But anyways, so Sonny was talking to Dex and Dex is telling Sonny about everything that happened on with Britt and all that. And he said, "Why you didn't tell me?" And then he gonna use the fact that you were so concerned about Miss Reed. No. You know Sonny would have wanted to know this information. He said, and Sonny just told him, Carly knew about this and I didn't know about it. And he was like, "Well, you were busy with Miss Reeves." And Sonny said, "But you don't get to keep from me what I need to know." And he told him And Dex always trying to quit. Now you was so happy. I want to prove myself. I want to prove myself. But then you always ready to get that gun up. Well, give it up, Sonny. Let this man go. Like, how you gonna be a mobster and this man gets this close to you? I'm sorry, Frank is not even that close to you. Why is he that? But anyway, so he talking to Sonny, telling him everything, and Sonny says, "So where you go with Jocelyn?" After he said, "I took her to my place," and Sonny like, "Really, huh?" He's like, "Yes," and then he glosses over the fact that he slept with her because he didn't want to tell Sonny that part. So then Sonny tells him, Jocelyn might not want my protection or think we family, and I'm serious. Leave Jocelyn and Michael alone. I'm just leave Carly's kids alone. That's how I feel about it at this point. Leave these kids alone. Stop bothering with them. When they want to have a relationship with you, you have a relationship with them. But I know Sonny is a family, family, family. But they say you don't do them like family. So treat them how they treat you. But it's funny because they always want to run and use Sonny's name when something comes up. But anyways, child. So Sonny just said, next time you need to tell me and keep the gun or whatever. It's all good. He said, but look me in my eyes and tell me you're not leaving anything out of this. And Dick said, no, I told you all of it. I said, all right. All right, Dix. And so he leaves, right? And then Jocelyn calls him and she said, oh my God. I just had the worst conversation with Cam. And he says, is he going to say anything? He said, you don't sound good. Is he going to say anything? And I said, you too concerned about yourself. I don't know, he is. And she said, no, he's going to keep the secret. And that was it with them, y'all. So then Sonny calls somebody. He says, give me everything you have on Dex Heller. I said, I thought Brick had did this for you in the first place. Y'all didn't look deep enough. I don't know, guys. That was it. That's General Hospital today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital Edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.